Hi, hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to another Share Beer Show. Today is Saturday, July 15th, 2023. I'm pretty sure, and it's Share Beer 709, and we've got Mark and Bum with us today, man. No charge. And how you guys doing, man? What's going on?
Good.
I'm doing good.
Survived another week.
We survived another week. Speaking of, well, I know two of us here are, but anybody else keeping track of what's going on in the Tour de France?
Yep. I'm watching I'm in the middle of watching the full 5 hours from today's stage.
Stage, what is it, 14?
Stage 14, yeah. So
There was another massive crash.
Right at the beginning, yeah. I think one guy broke his collarbone, another guy maybe broke a leg or a hip. Yeah. It was they were coming down a hill. It was right at the start. Nice wide road coming down, and it was just like a little rain cloud over this section of road, and it hadn't rained in a while. So you know what happens. The first time you get the rain, you get that oil and everything comes up. Guy was coming down, and it was they were going downhill, not real steep, but downhill, and it was a turn. So they kind of do the apex like they do in the cars. And the guy was cutting over from this side to the inside, and he hit the stripe in the middle. Wheel went out. He fell, and everybody ran into him, and he was in the middle of the group. So,
and anybody that's ever been on those stripes that are painted over a few times, they're slick as hell. And you know what? They're a couple inches, and
they're raised. Yeah, so that's what it looks like happened. He was coming from the outside, the outside into the inside to cut the corner because they were going pretty fast, and he just saw him go. The back tire went out, and he went down, and everybody tumbled over him. So yeah.
Man, it is something else. They were some of these stages, man, they're going up 10, 11% grades. And even worse, they're coming
I was there.
down.
I took the Concorde back, and I'm here for today's show. I mean, I was on the ground reporting it.
Mark is so dedicated to this show. You guys just don't even know. Yeah. Now, the big one is, and we'll do a little drum roll. Now, in defense of Mark here. Now, Mark, do you want to defend for all those that over the years that said how frail you are and all that? Do you want to? Come on, who's already on this? And that's an old one, by the way. They didn't even have the gall to put a new one up.
Yeah.
I don't even have that shirt on right now or nothing. I've wore that shirt quite a bit, but for all those that say you're frail and that aren't watching the Tour de France.
Yeah, I'm like Hulk Hogan compared to some of those guys. Yeah.
Honestly.
They are beasts. I mean, they've got some, their balls are pretty big for what they do, but their upper bodies are not that big.
Can you tell that because of the shorts they're wearing?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's the best part.
Yeah. It looks like, in the motorcycle world, you have your ridge riders and then you have your baggers, the guys that have the bags on the sides of their motorcycle. These guys balls are so big they're baggers, except on the bicycle.
Yeah, no, they are they are all about power to weight ratio, and all their muscle is hips and below. I mean as my friend says, they've all got bodies of 9-year-old girls, upper bodies like 9-year-old girls. Yeah.
Super skinny, but the competitiveness is off the charts. And like some of the announcers, now I'm only watching highlights, and they're roughly 22, 23-minute highlights. Mark's watching the full replay. So he's getting the whole thing. I'm not that committed, but I'm still getting enough of it every day that
they do a good job on the highlights of kind of
they do a damn good job. And I mean, I love the way the commentators will talk about just like, oh, this guy's legs have got to be burning him right now, you know, and they're still sprinting away, man. I mean, these guys are like, and they're sprinting and they're still going, I don't know, maybe 10, 11 miles an hour, up a 7-9% grade.
Yeah, they're moving. Yeah.
You know, and then come down some of these grades, and if anybody's ever been on a bicycle going down a 6% grade, 7, 8, 9% grade.
Yeah, those guys will get going well over 60 miles an hour on steep descents.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy.
Really.
Yeah.
But it's been a lot of fun. And then I've mixed in watching that Netflix series on last year's Tour de France. And that it's a lot like the F1 series. And so it helps you with some of the main characters, some of the main people. They're still racing in this year's race. You get to see exactly how things went, the inside scoop on how some of the things went down last year, and it gives you an insight into this year as well.
Yeah.
And in the total lack of money in the race is insane. As far as actual prize money, it's pretty crazy for some of the sprints. And
they make pretty good money for winning team and winning the whole thing, but all those little spiffs that they get for in the race sprints are a couple $1,000 for winning little sprints. But but you got to figure over the 3 weeks there's probably 50 or 60 of those, but not everyone, nobody wins more than a few anyway. So.
I mean,
but no, those guys are not, for the most part, they're not overpaid, and they earn every dollar they get for the amount of time they spend and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
it is really, really, really crazy. But I've been enjoying that, and I've enjoyed, of course, watching baseball, watching the Dodgers. I finally got some split view television out of Apple TV yesterday. Apple TV gave me a little taste of that multi-view. Pretty cool stuff, man. Getting to have a couple games on at the same time, and I could adjust the size of each screen, if you will, each game on my screen, and that made it kind of nice. So I could make, when the Dodgers weren't a commercial, I could have the Dodgers bigger, and it was the Giants game was the other game I was watching. So I could have the Giants game smaller, and then when the Dodgers were a commercial, I'd make that one smaller and then make the other one bigger. It was kind of cool, man, But definitely a nice way to enjoy some sports. But we have some news, man, in the world. Oh, wait a minute. Also in the world of beer and sports, have you guys heard of this? What is it? The beer mile? Have you seen or heard this beer mile thing? Apparently, you start out by chugging a beer, and then you run the first quarter mile, then you chug another beer, then you run another quarter mile, and you keep doing that till you hit a mile.
Yep. Fastest mile wins. Yeah. No, actually you can puke as you go. I mean, I've seen guys do running and all the carbonation, they just big foam and then they keep going.
Now, Mark, you're the only runner here, man. What would that be like?
It's hard enough. I mean, those guys are running sub-5, I think, for a mile.
The winner that I saw ran right around 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think the world record is something like 4:35 or 4:40, which that's moving.
That because you're still chugging a beer.
Yeah, and
3 of them.
And beer, all the carbonation, just chugging it and then run. Oh, yeah, it's hard enough running a mile that fast without drink. Yeah, so
Do you think you would enter something like that? Would you give that a go?
Maybe 20 years ago. Yeah, not now. No.
Bum, is that something that would interest you, man? Could we interest you if it was a walkathon? Would you chug a beer, walk a quarter mile, chug another beer, and then walk another quarter mile till you hit a mile?
I would be puking doing it even that way.
Yeah, that just seems like, I don't know, man.
That's a challenge to keep that stuff down when you're running that, when you're running at all, much less running fast. And because to really run fast, it takes a lot, and to have your belly full of beer with all that carbonation, yeah,
just shaking around, just.
To use a chairman term, I'd be dead on the Ave, dog.
I mean, rough. I watched it, and there's a women's champion as well, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, those are complete badasses, man.
Yeah.
That's
maybe we should do the beer mile. Sounds good, but what do you think about the malt liquor mile?
Bum.
No, you couldn't drink 4 malt liquors, but you gotta drink at least, maybe you got to drink a malt liquor of 40 over the course of a mile. So maybe you have to stop and drink quarter of it, each.
I don't know. Now, Bum, they do put malt liquor in 16-ounce bottles, don't they?
They used to. And
Mickey's could sponsor the Mickey's Grenade Mile. Yes. Do a grenade every lap.
Yes.
Mickey's Malt Liquor Mile.
I was going to say, I know, I think Colt 45, there's some in 16-ounce bottles still available somewhere.
We have our first entrant.
Me.
Malt Liquor Mile, I'm in. 40
I was going to say, Fear is the one most qualified for this, because he's got his clickety-clackety knees.
Yeah.
Despite that, he still does his races.
Yeah. Yeah, the Malt Liquor Mile. Brought by Mickey's. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think if every malt liquor drinker in America contributed, I still don't think they could pool enough money together to even muster an event.
Yeah.
If these guys weren't all at each other's throats as they currently are, I think of like a year or so ago, they could have gotten together and organized something.
Yeah. Well, maybe this is what we need to bring peace back to the community. We get everybody together for the Malt Liquor Mile, the Mickey's Malt Liquor Mile.
Fear is getting his steps in. He walked 5K.
Yeah, 5K today.
Okay. So I have a beer I'm going to crack open. Now, this is a Kelly's Brew Pub Session IPA. Right, 4.8% ABV. This is one of those beers that was in the Arizona stored container for a couple of years, temperature controlled at an easy 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfectly controlled. So we're gonna crack this one open. That's gonna be our opening beer today. I'll crack it open on camera. Bum, do you have any particular beer news that happened this week you'd like to share with us?
Well, it's interesting you asked that, Joe. I will just say this. On April 6th, 1986, at what was known as the top of the O. Mark, this was the bar that was on top of the original hot dog shop in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see my friend's band play there. And at that point, well, that was the year I did turn 21. So let's just say I was legal at this point. I had already had Molson. I already knew the imports. Molson.
Look at that. That's a 9-year-old beer. That's pretty good. Yeah. Session IPA.
Yeah. Now taste it.
I swear to God, it smells fantastic. Honestly. I wish you could taste this. I swear to God, it's delicious. I swear to God.
It's that good or that bad?
No, it is good. It's got a little bit of that aged taste that you would get, a little hint. But honestly, for a 4.8 session IPA from a pub that wasn't, they had just started canning beers at this point when I stored this one. I mean, this is pretty damn good. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not fantastic.
Well, considering the circumstances, I would accept that.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Yeah,
it's drinkable. And it's still probably better than some of the freshest malt liquors that Bum has consumed. Go on with your story, Bum. Sorry about that.
Okay, so April 6th, 1986, I was discovering imports. I thought I had seen all the American beers there were to see in my area, plus the available imports. And my buddy Don, who was in the singer in the band, shout out to Don Zek, said, "Oh, they have Anchor Steam here. You got to try this beer. It's from San Francisco. It's great. Make that your next beer that you buy." So I bought it. Here is the very bottle that I bought. Consumed the beer from that day.
Wow.
In 1986. And I was like, damn, this is a great lager beer.
And that literally looks like the same effing bottle.
Before they rebranded a couple years ago, about two.
So up until 2019 or 2020.
Exactly, they kept it the same. So this bottle empty bottle means a lot to me.
Your first Anchor, and then what is behind you, Bum?
Oh,
the last Anchor you're drinking.
This could very well be my final Anchor beer that I'm ever going to drink, because I don't think I have any small Christmas beers left. This is the 2022 Magnum of their Christmas beer. Little did I know at the time that I bought this that it was going to be the last one. I'm seriously bummed out. And in all the things that we haven't pointed out, Anchor went out of business.
Connect the dots, people. Connect the dots. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that part of the story. There is an end to the story. In all the things that I read this week, one thing I did not read that I realized, who would have thought that the artist who did all the Anchor labels, oh my God, there's fear. I'll just say this.
Am I on here? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll just say this real quick.
Live TV, folks.
Who would have thought that James Stitt, the 94-year-old artist who did all of Anchor's labels and did the Christmas labels up till 2 years ago, would end up outliving the brewery? That's all I can say. He's still,
he's still alive as far as we know, right?
No, he's still alive. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So the brewery is dead. So I'm enjoying what is probably my final ever Anchor beer.
Nice.
So we got fear in the house.
Yeah, and another thing, that Bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, Bum.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to you, sir.
Hey, he's got an anchor on his curtain back there.
I do have an anchor. Yeah, that's correct. I didn't know you could see that, but there is an anchor there.
I don't see the dead body below it. Real good.
Where fuck? I can't even see it. How did you? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
This. You
Jesus
can't
Christ.
delete this one.
Fuck. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh well.
This is historic. This is the first time Fear, after maybe a dozen times of threatening to show up live on the show, he has finally. Fear, you've joined the ranks of Malt Liquor Marauder.
All right, I'm out of here. Just kidding.
Right, yeah, that did it.
Yeah, well, you know, I finally have a Saturday night free because my wife left me and my life's falling apart. So here I am in the sunroom on the fucking Share Beer show where all the fucking losers are.
Exactly.
Used to be.
My life blew up, so now I'm finally here.
Correct.
I literally have nowhere else to go.
I'm assuming she left you for the evening.
For who?
For
exactly.
She left you for the evening.
That's that son of a bitch's name. I'm out.
Good luck to that guy.
Exactly.
Both all of them go up.
I keep saying malt liquor. It's not even malt liquor. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
get fired.
That's old, refreshing craft beer now, my friend. Yep.
Well, it's a classic American lager.
Yeah. Or it used to be.
Look what I got. It's like your background or whatever, but
yeah. Well, oh wow, it is absolutely.
Yeah.
Sort of. I don't know if that's the same exact one, but it's close.
Close, yeah.
The ones I have are a couple years ago. Is that?
Yeah,
one?
this is old. I mean, I don't know how old, but it's old. Not this old. You don't have one of those.
No, I don't. No.
89.
It's pretty cool.
Well,
and I don't have a Harley, so that's.
I feel like, you know what I feel like right now? Like when Bum showed me his leaf collection when we met up.
Right.
Oh, look at this can. Look at that can.
Right. Yeah.
And
I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Show and tell. Fucking, what do you call old people? Midlife crisis show and tell.
Right. Yeah.
Shit, my midlife crisis started when I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Well, then you should be dead now.
Right. There you go. Yeah. You know, there is one thing that I've been finding out lately, you know, like when you're in an over 50 crowd, you can start talking about what arthritic cream you use. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, hey, what cream do you prefer? Do you still use Bengay or do you use the Voltaren or what do you use?
That Voltaren. I was going to say Valtrex, but Valtrex is the other cream that I use. Voltaren also.
Yeah, right.
There's creams for all sorts of things.
Yeah, all sorts of ailments.
What other kind of creams would you like to share with us?
Well, you know, I use some, you know, other topical items that I don't want to discuss.
Inflammation, the other one induces inflammation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, you ever heard of Blue Chews? It's not really a cream, but I use those too.
Yeah. Do you use any of those dude creams, those man powders and all that sort of stuff?
Mad molar creams? No, I don't know what that's for. No, I don't use any mad molar creams. Isn't that for your neck or something? So it looks like
that's why I don't use them. I don't have a neck.
It hides the wrinkles in your neck so you don't look so much like a turkey.
That's
Sergio.
Not having a neck. When you're only head and shoulders, you don't have these problems, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You can't get the chicken stuff and all that stuff because you don't have a neck. You avoid that whole situation, you know?
Yeah. That's the one good thing about being fat.
There you go.
You can't tell where the titties end and the chin begins.
There you go.
Shout out to WB.
It's all. Any of the latest stories you want to share, man? Anything?
Man, stories. I don't really have any stories.
Tell us about something interesting from your week or from your life.
Well, this one time at band camp,
Uh-oh.
I stuck a clarinet up my asshole.
Wow. But that was just the one time?
And I got first chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite porn star? I don't know.
Oh shit. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know any like porn stars that are my favorites. Typically when I go on Pornhub, after I type in WB and I don't find what I want, then I just type in shit like, bikini gingers, and then I see Shady and his wife, and I'm like, oh, no, not that. I just type in shit. I'm like, that hot chick at work, and I'm like, that's not her. I don't really have a favorite porn star. I just like to type in shit that's like real, whatever's in my mind at the time.
So the fit footish type stuff.
Yeah, shout out to Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He likes the feet, as do I. I'm barefoot right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I am currently barefoot as well too.
If I wasn't so fat, I'd put my foot up on the bar, but it's
no,
I'll probably fall over.
It ain't happening.
Let's not do that.
Shit!
How did you do that?
Yeah,
you're fatter than me. Well, I mean, maybe equally fat.
That's argumentative.
Arguably fatter than me.
Mark, are you also barefoot?
No, I just got socks.
Gross. Hanes. Oh, Hanes. I heard Hanes supports transgenders.
Wow, I've got a story I can share with you. I just had not a transgender experience this week, but of course I did come out of the closet as a lesbian many years ago.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I've been a lesbian.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that
for decades. I mean, I like it as much as the next gal. Fantastic. But I walked into a QT, right? Uh-oh. Did I
Quick Trip? Is that a Quick Trip?
Yeah.
QT? Okay. Yeah.
I walked into the QT and there was a woman behind me, right? There's a woman behind me, a butchy kind of woman, but still you could tell she was a woman, not a transformer or nothing like that. So she's behind me and I'm walking to the restroom, right? And I've had that before. A woman's behind me walking to the restroom, you know what I'm saying? But their restroom was past the men's restroom, but I could still feel her behind me. So I held the door open on my way in, and she walks in and went right to a stall. I went right to the urinal. I did my thing. I washed my hands and I got out of there. But I was like, okay, that just happened.
All right. Sounds good.
That was the first time in America, at least, that I've.
So you didn't go to the stall and like, hey, you all right in there, or anything like that?
Right. Yeah. No, I didn't stick around either for the noises, to see if the noises were, no, I didn't do any of that. I'm not that much.
I would have wanted to see. I mean, you're in here. Could you show me, your dingling or something?
Can you prove it? Can you prove it? ID, please.
Yeah, it was Malt Liquor Marauder. He was in there. So, we all know it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that was my first time that I've had one of those. Anybody had those sort of deals where you're like waiting for a restroom and the opposite sex comes out of the restroom?
I have not had it happen yet, fortunately.
I think that's happened, but I haven't really, noticed or cared about it that much. Usually when I go to gay bars, the restrooms are,
full of your own
kind. I'm just sort of used to it, I guess, because I go to gay bars so often.
Yeah, so it's full of everybody from the same team, in other words, right?
Right. Yeah, you could just go in any fucking restroom in the gay bars that I go to, like, every day.
Right.
Yeah.
And in that same gay bar, is there like a restroom with chairman on it? Is that
There isn't one with his name like above it, but when you go in there, there's plenty of pictures and like phone numbers. But the thing is, I tried calling one of the phone numbers one time, and his fucking grandmother answered. It wasn't him.
But you could hear him knocking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was definitely in there for sure.
You can hear him in the background, you know, like from the garage or something.
Well, you go in the stall, right? And there's like the toilet is kind of low, and there's a handle. And then like right to the right of the handle, there's this little hole. If you stick your cock in there, somebody starts sucking it. And I could clearly feel like, I know I've had my cock sucked by someone with a ski mask on before many times.
Oh.
So when I stuck my cock into the hole in that stall in the gay bar restroom, I could tell that somebody with a ski mask was sucking on my cock. It's
so it was true story.
Yeah, it's a true story. It happens to me all the time.
Bum, how come you haven't reported on this? This is, malt liquor news, right?
Well, I don't think there was one of those bathrooms at Trogs when we met up. I looked for it, but I couldn't find one.
Oh.
Yeah. Possibly it was there, but I don't know. I didn't find it.
Or it was
I only saw well, I didn't head to the stall.
Oh, you went to the wrong place. You should have gone to Tramps right next to Trogs.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Oh.
You met up at the wrong place.
Yeah. Fucking Trogs was the wrong spot. We should have went to Tramps. I also forgot to look if there were any strip clubs in, what was that town? Hershey. Yeah, there's probably strip clubs there.
I think there's one right down the highway.
Yeah, I bet. Next time. Yeah, right down the Hershey Highway.
Next beer is a local beer. Santan Juicy Jack. Had it many times on here. This is from right here, Chandler, Arizona. Fantastic beer, man. 6.5% session IPA. Session juicy hazy.
Juicy.
And how you enjoying that cold 45 there? Sir?
Oh, it's fucking delicious. It's refreshing. I mean, what can you say? It works every time. Look at it. Just
works
look at
every time. Damn right.
I mean, you should probably just stop talking for the next hour and just look at this. Just look at this.
Just look at it.
It's amazing. It's fucking incredible.
Now, I didn't watch your video yet, Fear. Sorry, Pen Pal. But I take it that you drank a 40 before the cold 45. You drank one of your side pockets.
Hold on. Yeah. I meant to only answer your questions in like Pen Pal, manner, but I forgot until you just said something about Pen Pal. Now I'm not going to talk anymore.
Like 20 minutes too late to do that now.
Yeah.
Now I actually forgot what your question was because I just wanted to write that. What did you say?
I'm assuming that before this, you had one of your side pocket malt liquor.
Yeah, I had the side pocket malt liquor, 10.5% ABV. And I also had a shot of Yellowstone bourbon. Oh, I guess I put it away. I thought it was here, but it's gone. And I played the song Ryan Bingham, Fear and Saturday Night, as sort of like a clue to people that I would be on here tonight. You know what I mean? I like to throw clues out there, like little breadcrumbs. So usually I have something going on Saturday night. Tonight I don't because my wife left me for a black guy or something.
Right on.
And so I'm just sitting here. The black guy says right on.
A round of applause for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you, asshole.
If that's the case, why aren't you drinking from a BBC?
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. That's why I like you, Bum, because you have a super brain like me, sort of. I mean, yours isn't as good, but it's close.
But it's getting there, right?
Yeah, it's growing. His super brain is growing to the correct capacity. Yeah. But you're right. I should be drinking from a BBC since my wife left me for a BBC. And that's why I have a Saturday night to do whatever I want.
How come no one, you know what, Mark? No one has ever on here drank from a BBC.
No, he did. Bum did before. A BBC is just a big black can.
Yeah.
A big
big black can.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He did that camo the other, like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Or a big, beautiful cup or anything.
Yeah.
You know?
No, a big black can. Bum drank a camo like a couple weeks ago. It was a BBC. That 10.5 black ice. That's a BBC.
And who is Scumbag Supreme, Bum?
No, he's that guy that lives in. He's the guy that looks exactly like me, but he lives in Holland.
The man with the teeth from Holland. You know him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like my doppelganger from Holland.
Yeah. And Mark, what are you drinking, my friend? Oh, another athletic. Okay, all out.
Athletic. Oh.
Extra dark, not extra stout. So that's
speaking of big black
NA beer week. I tried to look at your video from last week to see what fucking beer you guys were doing, but you didn't say what you were doing. Is this NA beer week?
No, Mark has an NA beer damn near every week.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't normally watch.
Yeah.
He'll start out with the NA beer.
But I know you used to say, like, at the end of the thing, oh, next week we're going to do this. So I went back to last week and tried to watch to see what you were doing. I couldn't figure it out.
We were doing that.
I figured I'd just drink a 40-ounce instead.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done it for a while.
Did you catch what he did? I don't watch, but usually you normally at the end of the show.
Well, yeah, you know.
I never
to be honest, I never heard of this show until Jay Vega started talking about it constantly. Then I started watching it a little bit, you know, every now and then. And several months ago, I was going to come on here with a Baltic Porter. If you remember, whenever you did that show, like a long time ago. But I took too many drugs and I passed out on the couch, so I didn't make it on the show that night. So that was the last time I had a Saturday night free, was the Baltic Porter night.
So you were supposed to go for a drug test and you studied up real hard, is what?
I don't get drug tests, but I do drink Baltic Porters, and I had some, so I thought, I'll go on the show tonight, and it didn't work out. I think it was maybe the same day that I drank like a camo. I took a bunch of pills on a live stream, and then I passed out later.
Hey, Joe Skull's getting asked for signed skateboards on here.
Well, Joe Skull is a serious skateboarder, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you know him, Joe. We've watched him many times.
Oh yeah,
I would love to have a skateboard signed by Joe Skull.
Yeah, I am now. How would Joe Skull sign said skateboard? Because on this program, he is known for one thing.
What's that?
Farting.
Farting.
The last word. Yes, the last word.
That makes sense. Yeah. So, I would love to have a fart signed by Joe Skull.
He attaches a whoopee cushion to the skateboard and sends it back to you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd keep it. You know what I mean? I'd display it at my bar somehow. Yeah. Or maybe if I fart into a jar and like close it up real quick and have Joe Skull sign it, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or if Joe Skull farted into a jar and just sold his jarred farts on eBay, I'd buy one.
I like his response. Post your address on here, Vega. I'll send you one, man.
Oh, anyone who wants Jay Vega's address, just ask me. I'll have it. I'll give it to you. Just kidding. I won't.
I have it too, but I think it might have changed. I know he moved. I don't know.
Yeah, I would never give anybody's address to anybody. I'm just joking. But I would love to have a signed jar of Joe Skull's farts. That would be amazing.
How would you verify they're in there? Would it be?
I'd smell them, of course. Like I'd go, and then close it back up real quick.
Yeah, you know what? You could somehow. You know what? You should get one of your jars of pickled eggs, drain the water out, and then just like dump one of the Joe Skull.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah,
like that.
Joe Skull.
This could be a good idea. Be a good idea. That's okay. That's what I said about Bum having a super brain. He knows.
Now, okay, Fear. Let's go into this. Let's go into this malt liquor mile.
Yeah.
How do you envision this malt liquor mile going down?
Well, I mean, it wasn't my idea. It was that guy's idea. But I could see it. I've done a bacon 5K before where you eat bacon at certain points and then you just keep going. And, you know, you could maybe a 40 ounce is too much for most people, but you could drink malt liquor at certain points during the race. You know, like where you're running a marathon and people splash Gatorade in your face or whatever the fuck. Well, instead of Gatorade, it could just be malt liquor. That's all. You know, you just run a marathon or a 5K or a half marathon or whatever. And instead of having Gatorade, people just have only malt liquor in the coolers and they just splash it in your face or you drink it or, you know, I don't know. It sounds good to me. I'm in. Whatever the plan is, I'm in.
The beer mile, they're gonna run a full mile, and it's on a quarter-mile track.
All right. A mile is nothing. I actually can run a mile. Even though I weigh 280 pounds, I can run a mile.
You could still get that done, right?
It takes like 20 minutes, but I can.
Eventually, a mile will get done.
Yeah. I'll run it, you know, the way I run.
12 or 16 ounce beer to start, and then do the quarter mile. 12, 16 ounce beer again. Do quarter mile until you get to a mile.
Okay, quarter mile beers. Yeah, I'm with that. Let's do it.
Yeah,
set it up.
The normal beer mile is one beer every quarter mile. So,
all right. So you're the runner nerd guy, right? So set it up. Let's do a fucking malt liquor mile.
International malt liquor mile.
Yeah, I'll fucking fly to wherever it is that this is happening, and I'll do it. I'm in.
Could you now, Bum, do you think you could make it through without throwing up?
Shit. Even running a mile without drinking malt liquor. I'm not sure if I've run an entire mile in my life.
I'm telling you, it's tough to run a mile when you're fat and have arthritis and you're old and you're a drunk piece of shit. It's not easy to run a mile. But I can do it. Just very slowly.
Yeah, Joe Skull says he's in, man.
Well, Joe Skull's a champ. Look at him. He's like 75 years old. He looks like he's 25 years old.
And Vega says,
I don't know. We have to make sure he doesn't bring a skateboard.
Well, I got a skateboard. If we're doing skateboards, let's do skateboards. I'll bring one. You know, whatever. We can run. We can do skateboards. We can walk backwards. We can walk on our fucking hands. We can spin our fucking heads. I don't give a fuck. Let's do the fucking malt liquor mile. Let's do it. Set it up. I'm there.
You could do it on those new electric skateboards, man. Those things are great.
You could do it on those. You could do it on those things that 209 Jay Jones drives around the mall when he's doing his security job in the food court. What are the Segways? You could do a Segway malt liquor mile.
You know what? If you insert an ice skating part into this, I'm in. I can do that.
Ice skating? Fuck, I haven't ice skated since I was like 8 years old. But I mean, I'm still in. I'll do it.
You know what? I've seen people ice skating. I've seen YouTube videos of people ice skating, and they now have these, like, I don't know, what looks like a walker.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw it live, actually, downtown here where I live. People were ice skating with this shit that looks like a walker. I know what you mean. It's stupid. Just let them fall. They got to learn what it feels like to fall.
That's not ice skating.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Have you seen this, Mark? Where they have like a ice walker, if you will, to help you ice skate.
What's the point?
Yeah, that's like training wheels on a bike. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. The whole point of ice skating is to learn how to fail. So you fall and it hurts and you get back up and you keep going.
I got to tell you, I'm pretty damn good at failing. I've got it down, baby.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty good at that.
I've got that down packed.
I'm pretty good at winning too. We're at the swill. Jimmy, you can't do this, you fucking cunt.
I want to know what Billy D thinks about all these things, man. Malt liquor mile and all that sort of stuff.
I think Billy D would probably be in. I'll text him later and see what he thinks. Yeah.
All right, we got the light lit.
I'll shoot him a message, see if he's in. I'm sure Billy D will be in for the malt liquor mile. Billy D is one of my pen pals from way back.
Yeah, I wonder what your new name will be since now you're actually on here. There's got to be a new nickname, right, Bum? There's got to be. It's got to.
That's not up to me to decide. Somebody else will come up with it.
I know that, but you would think, right, that there's got to be some sort of upgrade in the name.
What the fuck are you talking about? You got a new nickname for me or somebody else?
Yeah, for you.
All right. Well, then make one up. Like, what's taking so long? Give me a new nickname.
The nicknames.
I'll write it down right here.
Who makes the nickname there, Bum?
No, it's these things have to evolve organically.
You know what I saw? I saw an ad today for Brazilian bum cream, and I thought of you, Bum. And I was going to ask you on this show, what is Brazilian bum cream? Because I almost want to buy some.
I don't know what it is, but I'm all for it.
All right. So you have nothing to do with it? It's not like an endorsement that you endorsed?
No, and nor will I sue them.
All right. Well, maybe you should. Because I saw it and I thought of you, and I think you could possibly have a defamation lawsuit or better. Let me know. Because I know people and I know things and I know stuff.
You know people, things and stuff.
Things and stuff and people.
That's amazing. Well, here is my search for Brazilian bum cream.
There we go.
Looking glowing skin.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Brazilian bum cream. Here we go.
That's the picture I saw before. There it is.
$48. Look at this. Bum cream. Oh yeah. What?
I just saw that ad like 30 minutes before this show started.
Visibly firming and tightening. Ooh.
Joe D could rub that on his fucking head. Rub some Brazilian bum cream and you fucking milk that head.
Oh, boom.
Man. Be shining like a diamond.
Boom. Whoa! Fat absorbing body cream. Well, it's going to be absorbing quite a bit right here.
And her bum.
What the fuck is that?
Here to absorb.
Looks like some kind of like ice cream sandwich or something. Oh.
But she called it a boom cream.
Nah, it's bum cream. It's obviously bum cream.
Oh, no wonder you guys can't hear it. That's why, right?
No, can't hear it.
Yeah, you can't hear it. Yeah, I'm in the wrong browser. Sorry. Well, getting back to it, what say Billy D, man? What does he have for us today?
All right, we're going to start out with the current results, and Joe, you're going to have to vote on this for you to see the results. This is this week's Jay Vega Ham Award, and the only reason we're covering this is because Teen Wolf is one of the finalists.
Nice.
All right.
Got the link there?
Yeah. I'm pulling up the correct browser. Apologies. Let me share the screen here real quick. Apologies. There we go. Okay, let me get the link here. I should. One of these days we'll have somebody on here that's fully prepared.
What? No,
it won't be me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Joe. You've only had like a couple hundred shows to practice. So I mean,
so has Vega taken down that post?
Apparently.
Oh, shit. What happened? Fucking coward.
Put down the video and put up the monkey with the magnifying glass.
What the fuck, Vega? What the fuck? You ruined the whole fucking show, Vega.
He haven't even watched it yet. Live TV.
Yeah, we have a new ham poll up posted about an hour ago, which means he's going to be uploading the results. So,
right. So what the fuck is a ham poll?
Ho ass motherfucker.
I haven't watched Jay Vega in like 6 months. I don't know what a ham pole is.
Yeah, it's the hoe ass motherfucker of the week.
Oh, ass. Oh, all right. I get it.
Yeah. So so at the beginning of the show, as of the beginning of the show, Teen Wolf was in last place in competition with the P Glen, 40-ounce causer, and other, which is the write-in vote.
Come on, man. Come on. Do I even have to explain why that's fucked up?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to put a guy who's actually dead, the P Glen, a guy who's fighting cancer. Shout out to Kaiser. Come on. Fuck you, Jay Vega. I hope you fucking die tonight. PBR.
Okay, speaking of causer, that is our next video link.
Outstanding.
Causer actually made a couple videos this week. Causer is back. Causer is back after many months not making a video. Obviously, several months with cancer treatments. I'm assuming surgery. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he can eventually clarify that. Causer's definitely been going through chemo, but he did make a new video on camera, and he's drinking St. Ides, but he is not drinking malt liquor, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And once you click the video link, it will make sense to you.
Okay, here we go. We've got it here. Let me share the screen here. Here we go.
Oh, it's time. Time to make a not malt liquor video. St. Ides, baby.
Man, I must say he looks different, man. Wow.
He does look different.
Wow.
High tea. Don't mind if I motherfucking do. Go figgity fuck yourself. St. Ides, baby. High tea. Don't mind if I do. Go figgity fuck yourself.
So that is not an alcohol product.
It's so fucking delicious.
Oh, it's not.
No. Causer is not drinking alcohol, but he is drinking St. Ides.
That is a THC product.
Yeah. Perhaps nobody outside of California may know about this product. It's California only. It's a St. Ides THC infused tea.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, well, I got to look that up.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'd probably sell that in Colorado too, I would imagine.
Just from what I read, Mark, so far, just California.
Okay.
What is it called? St. Ides high tea or something?
High tea.
High tea. Okay. Weed. Yeah, as Vega says, weed tea. Yep.
Georgia peach high tea. Wow, look at that.
Okay.
Yes, I'm over 21. Wow, cannabis infused non-alcoholic beverage. Ain't that something? Look at this. Okay, so what does this mean? The 100. Now we've done this before with other THC products, I think, right, Mark? Didn't we have some stuff that was only sold in Colorado many years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And is it the 100 milligrams of THC equivalent to like a 5% ABV beer?
I would say no.
I don't know. You'd have to equate 100 milligrams of THC. What does that equate to in terms of?
Oh, well, why wouldn't you do this? Look at these little shots.
Yeah.
Oh, that seems like the way to go. Look at this cannabis infused shot. The heaviest hit, St. Ides, is now in liquid form, and it's more potent than ever. Don't let the size fool you. Each 4-ounce bottle packs 100 milligrams of THC.
So
let's be real.
16-ounce can. Huh.
Same as the can, but in a little 4-ounce shot, son.
That must be the limit. I wonder if California has like a limit on. No.
Oh! Look at this, a 2.5 gram hand rolled blunt.
St. Ides is, yeah.
St. Ides at this point, kids, is all folks. Let's stop saying kids. It's all
Shout out to the St. Ides crew.
wow. Look at this.
They pivoted from malt liquor to cannabis. They probably make a lot more money selling this than they do the malt liquor, I bet.
Maybe. Power punching St. Ides 2.5 gram blunt. This blunt features whole nugs of premium indoor hand broken flower and consistently tests above 40% THC. It's triple infused with, we need to have the werewolf in here, triple infused with diamonds in hash, then generously coated in keef or kef. Each blunt has a glass tip and is hand rolled for that personal touch. Perfect for that celebratory moment or just a casual sesh with your homies. This blunt sure to get you where you want to go. Where are you going?
Well,
I would think that if you've already got this, you kind of went where you needed to go, right?
The thing that cracks me up about this versus the malt liquor is there's been so many cases of malt liquor having to change their name or coming under fire.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to advertise strength when it comes to alcohol.
Power Master, yeah.
Code 45 Power Master. Perfect example. And so you have to disguise it. And basically, in the advertising for these things, it's like, yeah, this will take you to the moon.
I can tell you right now, I can tell you what my gram is going to look like right now. My Instagram is going to be full of freaking cannabis right now. But no, I promise you. Okay, it feels like, well, it was either right after I think I was still living in the hotel when they came out with those waters that were cannabis infused, and I feel like that particular measurement, that 100 milligrams, was the equivalent to a 5% session beer.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I literally have no idea.
I mean, maybe somebody said that, but I have consumed a 100 milligram beverage.
Okay.
And it's not the same thing as a 5.5%. It's much different.
Okay, Fear.
Different. It hits you different, I'm sure.
Yeah, it hits you a lot different.
I feel okay. You're the only one I feel like in this room right now that has. What equivalent in alcohol would you say it is?
I don't think it equates to alcohol. When I drank a 100 milligram beverage, it was called Ray's Lemonade. It was like a pink lemonade in a 12-ounce bottle. And I didn't know you were supposed to drink, a little bit. It comes with this cap on the bottom of the bottle, like a little black cap. And I thought that was just something that it was shipped in. I'm like, oh, what's this stupid black cap? So I threw it away. But you're supposed to only fill that cap, and that's like one dose. But I just threw the cap away, and I drank the whole bottle. And my whole fucking Saturday was ruined. I was sitting in a lawn chair, staring at the sun, sweating for about 4 hours. And that has never happened to me from drinking a fucking ice house. So right. I don't think it equates to a 5.5% beer. It's something different. I don't know how you equate it to an alcoholic beverage anyway, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
You're zoned out. You're fucked up. Me, anyways. Obviously it affects everybody different. Kaiser could probably drink one of those cans and it's like nothing. He's just like, oh, I feel a little bit better than I did before. Like, I don't have any pain in my stomach, but now
I don't have any experience with this whatsoever. So I am completely speaking blindly. But it would seem like to me, I would rather have that little shot. Out of all those three choices, I'd rather have the shot because I could just chug the shot and continue drinking my iced tea, my normal iced tea, or whatever.
But you might have that shot and then spend the rest of the afternoon in your lawn chair. That's what I'm hearing.
I just might, I might spend, in my lawn chair looking at the 118-degree sun that's out there right now for me.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen. But if you can do that in a more concentrated, beverage, it's probably better if you could just do the shot instead of drinking a whole 12-ounce beverage.
Right. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. I have no knowledge whatsoever of this. I wish Tom was here because Tom's our expertise in this.
What,
situation.
Tom's like a stoner or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that explains why he has so many kids.
Yeah, well, he only has one, but he has one child. But
we only know of one. Yeah,
we only know of one. All the different knocks at the door from different females is a whole nother story. You need to log on to your local YouTube and get the Inside Edition to figure out the best. But
I don't think I'm going to do that. Probably not.
Okay, well. They have the inside scoop on the rest of the children you're talking about, but no, he is our expert. Actually, we have I have no. I'm always going to try to associate it with what I know. I know it's a different deal, but it seems like to me like 100 milligrams must be equivalent, but apparently it's not. So
well. In my experience and talking to people that I know who are potheads, 100 milligrams is not a lot. Like, basically, if 100 milligrams knocks you out like it did to me, then you're a fucking bitch. I'm like the James Montana of weed. You know what I mean? Like, I drink a 100 milligrams and I'm fucking done. Like, if I drink 100 milligrams on Friday night, don't talk to me until Monday morning. I'm fucking out of here.
Well,
but other people like Kaiser probably drinks 100 milligram thing, and it's no big deal. It just depends. It depends on your tolerance. Depends who you are.
And if we're talking alcohol, let's say spirits, like a shot is equivalent. What is it? A 2-ounce shot bum is equivalent to like a regular 12-ounce beer.
No clue.
They're not the same because, of course, you have different alcohol content.
Yeah, everything affects everyone differently.
Right. And the different alcohol does affect people differently.
Yeah, some people tequila fucks them up. Some people Jack Daniels fucks them up. Everything's not the same.
Speaking of, man, I just got an awesome bottle of extra añejo tequila from Tequila Mexico. Boy, special occasion. That's a special occasion bottle right there. And I'm not going to be sipping out of that all the time. That's for sure. I can't get that bottle all the time, so I'm just giving that bottle. Oh, love tequila. Well, yeah, love tequila. You know what I'm saying? But
don't you live in fucking Colorado? Doesn't one of you fucking dummies live in Colorado?
Nope.
No.
I thought somebody here lived in Colorado.
No, Zach is our. And so Zach was the one that kind of was, letting us know the inside scoop on that THC water that came out years ago.
That's what I'm talking about. I thought somebody here lived in Colorado because you can get fucking mushrooms now, and I need a mushroom pen pal. I need it for my mental well-being. I need to microdose psilocybin so I don't fucking become a serial killer. And I thought one of you was in Colorado. Now realizing I just wasted my time here.
Okay, so when you are so let's say you don't get this and you're on your way to being a career serial killer.
Yeah.
Where do you think you'll start? In order to be a serial killer, have you thought this through? Like, how are you going to start?
Oh, I thought it through. I know exactly how I'm going to start.
How are you going to start?
I can't tell you, or else it'll be on video. You're not going to delete this, so then the FBI will see it and go, "Oh, well, he said he was going to kill everyone who doesn't wash their hands in the bathroom."
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we didn't get that message. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So FBI did not say that.
So to everybody who doesn't sing happy birthday when they wash their hands, if they don't get to the full, happy birthday, then they get killed. That's the way it
Well, I
works.
don't care about happy birthday. It's the washing the hands thing that pisses me off.
Well,
you could sing happy birthday all you want. I don't care. What's that have to do with anything? What are you talking about? Are you trying to control the narrative? I think you're trying to control the narrative.
I am a complete control freak, and I have to control it.
Well, I'm talking about people who go in the bathroom and they shit or piss and then come out and don't wash their hands. Well, I would kill them. I would kill them if I was a serial killer.
Okay. Malt liquor. Oh my God, listen to me. Yeah. Happy birthday comes into play when you mention washing.
As far as length of time washing your hands.
Correct. Because you were told during COVID, during the lockdown, that you should sing. What was it? Happy birthday twice, bum, or something?
Oh, I didn't even know about that because I didn't listen to shit that Dr. Fauci said during the fucking lockdown. Fuck him and fuck everyone who said to do this and do that and wear fucking masks. Fuck them all. I hope they all fucking die. Terrible, miserable fucking death. Boiling in fucking oil in fucking hell.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
That's how I really
Was there anything left out?
But no, I saw where you're going with that. I you know what I mean? I get it. But I don't get it also at the same time.
Mark, we uncovered while you were gone that Fear is going to become a serial killer. At least he's going to try. And I was like, so where are you going to start? And he said, I am not going to say where I'm going to start. But, people that don't wash their hands, they're going to get it. So I was like, okay, so do they have to sing happy birthday? Do they have to complete the song? And then they're not going to get killed? Or if they don't complete the song, then off with their heads? What would you say, Mark? You're going to be a silly.
I'm saying, based on Fear's criteria, I think he's fine as long as somebody actually takes some soap, puts it on their hands, and rinses it off. That qualifies.
Yeah, he gets it. He gets it.
They have to use
people that just put the water on and it's barely dripping, and they put a couple drops on their hand. That doesn't count. I hope.
Here's what I'm saying. When I walk into a bathroom, right? Say there's like 5 urinals. There's like 2 over here. There's 3 behind you. And I walk into my preferred urinal, which is the one that's farthest to the left. If that one's occupied, then I go. We're not going to get into all that.
I always go to the urinal that makes people that they can't skip. They got to stay next to me.
The one with the glory hole in it.
But when I go to my preferred urinal and then I see someone who just got done pissing go to the sink and just like the water comes on for like 1 second, they're like, and they just leave. Like, motherfucker, you didn't wash your fucking hands. It bothers me. And I want to fucking kill that person. I don't care about COVID. That has nothing to do with it. Just the fact that someone just pissed and didn't fucking even bother to rinse off their hands at all and just left the fucking bathroom. Yeah. That's what makes me mad. Those are the people that I would start with when I become a serial killer.
Okay. So what about the people? There's only 2 stalls in the bathroom and they're both used. And one of the guys is just on his phone in the stall. I think that guy deserves to get it.
Well, sometimes that guy is me, so I can't say that guy's going to get it.
Are you the guy that's in the can?
That guy, Yeah, because I work in the bowl factory, and like the only time I get a break is when I go in the what I call the phone booth. You know what I mean? Like I'm going in the phone booth. I'm in there pretending that I'm taking a shit, but I'm really just like looking at Facebook and Instagram and shit. So I can't kill that guy because that guy's me.
That guy's you. Okay, so you guys are the same. So I went in the bathroom one time and there was a guy not only on the phone but eating Doritos. Like,
that's weird. That's weird to eat Doritos in the fucking bathroom.
On the shitter.
That's fucking weird. I'll kill him. I'll kill him for sure.
Okay.
You can add him to the list.
Put him on the fucking list.
Yeah, he gets
I'll kill him. And that's what I wrote. Just so you know. I'll kill him.
Yeah. Actually, so far, I have no problem with any of Fear's killing choices.
Yeah. Most people wouldn't, right?
Yeah,
those are the people who deserve to fucking die.
Right.
If you go into your own piss and you go 1 second water and you leave, I'm like, I'm still pissing, but I'm looking like, what the fuck? This motherfucker didn't wash his fucking hands. I want to fuck him up, but I don't. But I want to. You know, something in my brain is telling me not to, but I want to. PBR.
Could it perhaps be the guy that wears like that black robe that sits like up high and says you're going to get life? Does he have anything to do with it?
I don't. From my perspective and my reality, no. I don't care about judges. I don't care about judges. I don't care about lawyers. I live by my own set of rules.
Are you okay?
Yeah, lawyers and judges don't mean shit to me. I don't give a fuck about that guy with the fucking weird curly hair and the black robe. Fuck him.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's a judge that's gonna judge me or a god. It makes no difference. Once I set my mind to doing something, I'm fucking doing it.
What have you always thought about, like in the UK when they put on those funny hair hats? Hair hats. What's
There's a story about that, and I'm going to try to remember it as soon as I drink some more.
I don't know. It's the same reason they have to kiss the royal superstone or whatever when they
they can kiss my
or whatever. Yeah, the ceremonial whatever stone. I don't know.
Yeah, so when somebody calls somebody a bigwig, like they say, "Oh, that guy's a bigwig at this company,"
ties to
that harkens back to those days of when those judges and influential people wore the big wigs, right?
I never thought of that. Amazing.
Yeah, well, that's a true fact. That's all I do is I just tell true facts.
I hate fear to make sense. Is that
so back in the olden days, if you were accused of a crime or whatever the fuck, you had to go in front of a court full of these big wigs, and they decided your fate. And they're like, oh, well, you stole a can of PBR from the local corner store, so you're sentenced to death with their big fucking wigs. And they were all rich and they're all powerful. So that's where the term big wigs comes from, I think. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't, but I just made that up.
PBR makes enough sense, right? You can't talk any trash about it, but I'm like, I'm leaving it there because I don't know enough. See, the problem that the good thing for you, Fear, is you're working with people that are just as stupid. So,
well, this has been my mission statement my whole career. I know that I'm working with people who are mentally inferior to me.
It's kind of like when you're first meeting a bear, you only need to be faster than the slowest asshole.
Right. You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just got to be faster than the other guy.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You just got to be faster.
You're exactly correct.
And when playing Jeopardy, you only got to be smarter than
the other two fucking retards. Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
You're like a world champ.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I compare myself to Larry Holmes. Like, I am the champ that never got the credit that he fucking deserved. You know why? Because Larry Holmes got knocked out by Mike Tyson. Okay. But Larry Holmes was old as fucking out of shape when he got knocked out by Mike Tyson. If they had met in their prime, Larry Holmes would have fucked up Mike Tyson. Well, maybe not. Maybe.
Yes. I've got some words from Iron Mike right here.
I wish one of your guys had children if I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have waking up every day.
Scratch what I said. I love Mike Tyson. He's the best. He wants to beat up children. I love him. I love Mike Tyson. Fuck you, Larry Holmes. I don't care if you live 3 blocks from me. You're a fucking cunt.
And for the record, many people may not know this, Larry Holmes does live close to Fear.
Very close. When I said 3 blocks, that was an exaggeration. It's like 7 blocks, but he lives down the street from me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Larry Holmes is my real neighbor, unfortunately for him.
Well, Muhammad Ali lived in the same general metro area as me.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know where you live. I thought it was Colorado, but apparently it's not.
Phoenix, my friend.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali lived in Phoenix?
In the greater Phoenix area.
Really? I didn't know that. That's crazy. But he's from Kentucky, right? Isn't Muhammad Ali from Kentucky?
He was, yeah.
Yeah. Louisville.
Yeah.
Who doesn't live here, man? Let me tell you. Let's just start there. Who doesn't live here or at least have a house here, for Christ's sake? Well, Mark doesn't. Yeah, Bum doesn't. Yeah, here we go. We've already got two on the. And Fear doesn't, I think.
No, I don't have a house in Colorado or Louisville. I do have a house in upstate New York, but we won't talk about that. I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
Where in upstate?
Around the Finger Lakes region.
I Finger Lakes as well. Where in the Finger Lakes? I was.
Have you ever heard of a town called Penn Yan or Penn Yan, depending on where you're from?
No.
It's around Kuka Lake.
No.
Okay, good. I'm glad you haven't heard of it.
Good, right?
Forget I ever said that.
Yeah, no, I was near Geneva. I was in.
No, that's not that. Lake Geneva is right next door. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, I was near Geneva. Absolutely. Romulus, New York, man. That's where I was stationed.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were stationed there.
Yeah.
And where in Romulus, New York?
Yeah, Romulus.
What the fuck is that? Like Air Force or something?
It was the Army. Yeah,
the Army.
Yeah,
in Romulus, New York. I never heard of that.
Most people never had. Absolutely, they weren't supposed to. It was a secret nuclear warhead storage facility.
Oh,
that's what was funny. People that lived immediately in that area had no idea that the second largest nuclear warhead storage facility in the United States was right under their nose.
Yeah, I never heard of that place, and I'm pretty well versed in Army shit.
Yeah, it was there for years, and of course it was shut down. Clinton shut it down when he had all those shutdowns. Yeah.
Was it because of aliens?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they came down in that one ship and they said, "You know what? We want this place gone."
Well, you better come forward. You're protected under the whistleblower law.
Yeah.
You better come forward now because shit is coming down in the next 6 months. If you know something about aliens, you better say it now or you're going to be fucking fucked. The federal government's coming down on aliens between now and the end of the year.
So if I tell everybody what I know, then I'm not screwed anymore?
Well, you have a better chance if you tell than if you don't.
That's what they tell you. That's what they say.
So if I tell, I have better odds than everybody else, which is still not
you have better odds than the people who don't come forward because it's all coming out. So if you know something about the aliens, you better tell us now or you're fucked.
I don't know about those odds. I don't think those odds are still.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, it's all coming out.
I think I'll take my chance.
All right. I would too. I mean, if I was you, I would too. If I was you, I would say "fuck you" to me. But I'm just telling you.
Well, I would write it out if I had paper and a Sharpie, but I don't. So I can't write it out.
Well, I can because I'm the fucking pen pal.
Yeah, see, I am not the pen pal. So see, there you go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. So what do you have else to say about this, Bum?
Well, we're gonna let the panel decide here what our next move will be.
Interesting.
Because things are obviously thrown a scatter here. Fear.
Yes.
I already know what the answer is going to be here. Would you rather watch a chairman video and poke fun at him, or would you rather watch your own video and comment on your own wonderful talents?
Well, yes, I would rather watch my own video. and comment on my own wonderful.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't deny the enjoyment of watching a chairman video and pointing and laughing at him. I get it. I enjoy it.
Well,
I enjoy laughing at him. But I much more enjoy watching myself and going, there, that is a great video.
Well, the good news is you're actually going to get to do both anyway. So.
Oh, all right. Oh, this is the malt liquor report. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, let me shut the fuck up and just watch this then.
So I will set this up. This is Fear from a couple days ago.
Why don't you just tell me just shut the fuck up and watch this?
Yeah.
All right, I'll watch it.
Jersey. Brews 40 turned 45 this week. So we have these specially regied bottles of Cold 45, which I assume were distributed at Brews 40's birthday party.
That is correct.
Of which Fear was an attendee. So Fear decided to do this speed run, knowing that it would be declared, invalid by whoever, but he didn't care. So he proceeds to do it anyway. So just start at the beginning of the video, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. So right off the bat, I notice that there is a Hooters shirt on. And is that the latest version of the Hooters shirt?
I don't know. I bought that one like a year ago. So
no. The latest version the chairman bought and got this week. We won't show it this week.
Because we looked it up last week, right?
Yeah. No, the chairman got the newest version this week after like a month of waiting for it.
And we also have a Screwball butter whiskey, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't know. I just do a shot before the speed run. So,
okay.
I found that in the freezer and just, did it.
Why not? Right. Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
So here we go. Right.
Yeah. Just play from the beginning.
Hey, that's me. Holy fuck. Joe scalded my pants.
Right.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Also wearing the Eagle cap, but that one's not an official cap, right, Bum? Because
it's an official cap. It's shit.
I bought it on eBay for like $30.
Good God!
But I thought
I forgot something.
Right, and now
it's missing the string.
There.
Yeah, I am missing the rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm getting at. So that's why it was declared by somebody that it wasn't an actual official.
Well, no, nobody gives a fuck about the hat. They care about the label being fake.
Yeah.
Okay, clean bottle crack. Now he's pulling on that sucker like he's in a glory hole, for Christ's sake.
Well, we spoke about this earlier, but yes.
We did.
Also experienced doing this single pulls.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing here, I'm going to give you some secret info. I'm just breathing out of my nose like if you were drowning. You know what I mean? Like if someone dunked you underwater, you breathe out of your nose and like blow bubbles. That's all I'm doing here.
And that's all you're doing.
I'm breathing out of my nose and drinking into my big fat stomach.
Now you've got to practice your glory hole technique because you're not going to make enough money.
I have practiced that technique for many years.
Yeah, this is just like Kenny G on the saxophone holding.
It's precisely exactly like Kenny G. You nailed it.
Techniques, yes.
It's the Kenny G of malt liquor.
I am the Kenny G of malt liquor.
He is the Kenny G of malt liquor speed running.
I mean, I'll take it.
And there it is.
Can any of you drink a 40 in 1 minute? No.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That was a terrible idea.
Now that guy said it was a
terrible idea.
Yeah. No charge, by the way. No charge.
So close, so close. I almost died. After that.
Good God.
Yeah, good God. Yeah. Whew.
Did it, folks. That was a one pull. I know you're going to say it don't count because the label is glued on. I don't care. I know I did it. I'm not here because I'm interested in what you think.
What's up, shitbags?
That's me.
Okay, that's it.
Wow.
So what do you think watching yourself there, Fear?
I feel like I'm like, wow, look at that majestic creature. You know what I mean? Like when you watch videos of like killer whales, and you're like, wow, that creature is so majestic.
Is that the
incredible
metaphor you want to use? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, is that before the Japanese boat spears your ass, or?
I mean, I don't know about all that. I kind of live life like in the moment. I don't worry about the future that much.
Okay.
So
right.
when I see that video, I think, yes, that is exactly what I want to portray. that is who I am.
Mark, what do you think about this portrayal of 40-ounce Fear? Is that what's your opinion of this?
Hey, if he wants to live in the moment, he can live in the moment. So at that particular moment, that's what he wanted to portray, that he could drink a 40 in 1 minute.
And I did fucking do it.
He's like, what the heck did I just do there?
Anyone who wants to match that or challenge me, go ahead and fucking do it. I drank a 40 ounce in 1 minute in one pull. I'm 50 fucking years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, Lone Wolf. What are you, like 27? Drink a fucking 40 in one pull, you fucking coward. Fucking cunt. James Montana, he can't even drink a 40 ounce in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. He can't finish a 40 ounce ever. I did one in 1 minute. I'm 50 years old. You know what I mean? Come on.
Are we going to have to start having THC infused beverage polls on here? Is that, are we going to have show THC infused beverage chugs?
Maybe. I'm telling you right now, this whole appearance on this show has been THC infused on my part. Maybe
That's
not.
What I kind of figured.
In beverage, wise. But this has been a THC infused appearance.
Is this a 100 milligram appearance or?
At least.
That was on the first pull.
At least.
Yeah, that's not including the second, third, fourth pull.
Yeah,
right?
A couple milligrams here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Plus or minus. Right.
I wouldn't be on here if I wasn't fucking high. What the fuck? Who the fuck would get on this show sober? Nobody. I mean, maybe Soul Josiah or fucking what's his name, Malt Liquor Marauder. They might get on here sober. Fucking faggots, fucking dick suckers. But not me. I'll only get on here if I'm fucked up.
Well, you do what it takes, man. You do what it takes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So what's the other link we have?
All right, now it's chairman time.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me set this up.
All right.
Yeah, muskrats.
So the chairman has something new added to his meal list. And that is the ramen cup of noodles.
Oh.
Some of the Asian stir fries.
Not a wedge.
Is this
not a wedge, dog?
Or the regular cup? Because they have those like super cups, and then they've got those like bowls.
No, this is not a bowl. It's a cup, dog. It's a cup.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's called cup noodles. I actually do have one off cam. I'm not going to go get it. I have had these. I try to keep a couple on hand.
Is it the spicy?
No. I don't love them, but I do try to keep a couple on hand only because if I need one real quick, like if I wake up late for work and need to eat real quick, I have maybe like half dozen a year, if that. And they're not great. I don't love them, but they're decent. But the chairman loves them after having one on cam here. This is his first time trying one. Want you to watch the opening here. They tell you on the package, pour water in, heat it for 4 minutes. Let me tell you, even heating it for 3 minutes is too long. So the chairman heats it for 4 minutes and he just dives right in. So just start at the beginning of the video.
Oh boy.
Okay. Here we go. That's a good setup. I like it. So right at the beginning, here we go. We're going to rewind this sucker and play. Okay, so yeah, that is one of the bigger ones. Now, and this looks like I've not seen this black cup. Now, admittedly, I have not shopped for cup of noodles in a very long time.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Teriyaki beef, teriyaki chicken, garlic chicken. They're all
Now, when I do see them, I see them like at Circle K or at the QT or something like that. And they'll have those massive bowls, you know? Or sometimes I will go down the aisle in the grocery store, but I'm not necessarily shopping for them. I just kind of eyeball them as I'm walking by. You know what I'm saying? But this one looks bigger, or at least it looks bigger in his hand.
All right, digging right in. Takes a big giant fork.
Wasn't there some kind of Star Wars thing? Honestly, is that why he's playing Star Wars? There was like some kind of Star Wars thing this past week or the last couple of weeks, wasn't there? Like it was some Star Wars date. Was it the original? It was the original date that they released Star Wars, wasn't it? Wasn't it the anniversary of it?
Maybe.
It's not a round year anniversary because it was 77.
Yeah,
I think it was the anniversary. Yeah, what day was the Star Wars? Yeah, let me look this up real quick. Star Wars. I think I just heard this. Star Wars release date, right?
May 25th, 1977.
Okay. No, it wasn't that.
You're thinking Indiana Jones, which is what this music is.
Oh, Indiana Jones. That's what it was. Yeah. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, it was Indiana Jones. And yeah, the music is because Indiana Jones just released and all that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Never mind. Strike that from the record.
Watch.
Oh, you gotta blow on it. That's the first
Oh
one.
yeah, he's going down here.
You gotta blow on it, baby.
He's mouth. Live TV.
Whoa, simmer down, cup of noodles, simmer down. Still too fucking hot.
Yeah, you're right, Bum. You gotta blow on hot food right out of the microwave, right, Mark? Come on.
Well,
what's he doing?
He's probably on his second 40 at this point, so basic reasoning skills just kind of gone.
Well, Mark, I'm not sure if he's on his second
or third.
Excuse me, his second 40 in this video. But we will be playing a video where he is definitely on his second.
Yeah, that seems to be a common theme.
Yeah,
you get one where he's in, and then we get the second video after he's had 2 or 3. And yeah,
that's.
Give me my malt liquor.
Okay, that's it for him scorching the roof of his mouth. In the same video, go to 250, and this is where he's already discussed various areas of the U.S. and how they're all shitholes. Usual, Florida, Boston.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who came out to my message board live stream. No, it wasn't a live stream, where you have a host that nobody gives a shit about. Much like you, Joe D.
Oh!
No, this was a message board live stream. All about the chat, dog. All about the chat. Chatting in the chat.
Yeah.
Chatting.
So that was
cool. Dial up, dog. Dial up.
Dial up.
Dial up. Dial it up.
So that was basically him getting into a live thing on the community tabs, going back and forth with people who were replying to his
replying to the chat as he was doing a live stream. Yeah.
So what do we think about that? What is there any thoughts about it? I mean, it doesn't seem even worth.
He got the idea because his mom just got the new AOL app, and you got mail.
Did she get the updated disc?
Yeah, they came on that new CD.
Yeah, it came on the new So he got the new disc.
Steele, can Trent baby, can you come and bring that disc, man, so I can hook it up to my computer and download the latest AOL?
Yeah,
honey.
and that's the video that Fear saw of his grandma and all that stuff, right? Yeah.
Oh no. Oh well, we won't get into that. Beer.
Okay, I see a new link in here.
Yeah, wise move, Fear. And I stand corrected. This is where the chairman is talking about various cities. So go to 650, where he's already referenced various shitholes.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's above the Mason-Dixon line, but Pittsburgh's like, all the way fucking over by the Great Lakes. Pittsburgh's like Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh's like Pittsburgh.
Like Pittsburgh, I hope so.
This coming from a guy that's every single nugget that's on that plate with his pinky out and put little dots, little amounts of sauce on each bite, all pretentious like, and then tried to put it in his mouth, but meanwhile dripping it all over his pleather jacket. Here we go. Watch this. I hadn't even seen the video yet, and I already knew what was going to happen.
That's where you reside, bum. You fucking piece of shit. Beer nerds all upset.
Look at this. Look how careful. Bum, is this ketchup? Is this
that's the Melinda's Ghost Pepper Ketchup, which I actually bought from watching the chairman.
And what do you think? Is it worth
it? I'm not a fan. I love Melinda's sauces. To me, they're some of the greatest sauces ever. I'm not a fan of the Melinda's Ghost Pepper Ketchup.
Yeah. Is there a hot ketchup that you're a fan of, period? I don't really care. Hot ketchup.
No, I actually like the Heinz jalapeno. To me, that's hot
enough.
Oh,
do you really? Okay.
Yeah.
But look at this pretentious a-hole putting us, what does he think's going to happen? Look at this.
Yep. Beer nerds all upset.
I think that's me and you, Fear.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably.
Tug. Oh, come on. One more
Beer nerds all upset. Like, just Tug,
there it is. scratch. Oh, that was more of a
Tug
scratch.
the mask.
You know, with 40 ounce of malt liquor, you know.
Yeah.
Not my fucking watch.
Tug.
Tug the Gloriole.
Fuck
So-
she said, give me an Italian wedge, dog.
There.
Italian wedge.
Italian.
Jesus Christ.
So
What is it? Made by Apple? Is it an Italian? Is that why he says it like that? It's
Yeah.
made by-
No, nobody in America knows what a wedge is except for people who live in Yonkers, New York. That's the only place where there's a wedge.
or an Italian sandwich. It's by Apple from Cupertino. I didn't know
Italian.
Apple made sandwiches. That's amazing.
I mean, I guess you could make a sandwich out of an apple.
Yeah, well, it's
possible.
It's an Italian sandwich.
It's an Italian apple wedge.
You order it from your iPhone.
Yeah,
iMac.
Maybe.
With and so it's an Italian sandwich. There
It's
you go.
It's an Italian wedge.
And you order it with your iPhone using your Apple Pay.
Possibly. I've never had an iPhone. I don't know how iPhones work.
Well, they start with I's.
Well, yeah, I get that part. You know what I mean? But first of all, you have to know like how the alphabet works to understand where I fits into the scenario. And I don't know if I'm smart enough to go that far.
Well, here, let me ask you. You've mentioned this in videos before, and you just mentioned it again. Yonkers.
Yes.
So you're saying that Yonkers, New York, is the only place where they call it a wedge?
That's the only place I know of personally that they call it a wedge. There could be other places. I don't know. But I know in the Yonkers and surrounding vicinity, they call, sub heroes, whatever fuck else everyone calls it. They call it a wedge there. There could be some other places that I'm not aware of, but I'm only aware of Yonkers, New York calls it a wedge. And he says he's, I'm from New York, so I assume he's from the Yonkers area if he calls it a wedge.
Okay.
Maybe in fucking Portland, Oregon, or in Kansas City, Missouri, or somewhere calls it a wedge. I don't know, but I know in Yonkers, New York, they call it a wedge. That's all. That's all I'm, for sure positive about.
Yeah, I just remember, late 70s when they started carrying WOR on my cable. They would carry the horse racing from Yonkers.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that, Mark?
Yep.
It's not horse racing, like the chariot type races.
Harness racing. Harness racing,
yeah.
Like the Meadows in Pittsburgh did.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
So if we attended that harness racing and back in Yonkers, maybe at the snack bar, they offered wedges.
Yep.
Oh. Interesting.
I don't have any idea. I got family in Yonkers.
That could be.
Family in New Rochelle. I got family all over the city. Family in New York, in Long Island, all over New York City.
Oh, Joe, you have family in New Rochelle. We will have to discuss this off camera because I know people who are from New Rochelle.
And I have no problem with people from Yonkers, and I have no problem with the sandwich called a wedge. Here's my problem.
Okay.
If you're gonna say,
do they watch
malt liquor, only malt liquor because it says malt liquor on the fucking label, right? Then you only can call a wedge if it says fucking wedge on the fucking label. You can't just call any sandwich you get from fucking anywhere a fucking wedge. It's got to say wedge on the label, or it's not a wedge.
God,
right? That's my point. That's all I care about.
Okay, you know what? Stop it. If you keep making sense like this, it's gonna piss me off. You know what? God damn you. Listen, I am big on if it's on the label, it better taste like it better smell like it better, right?
If that's your thing, if you care about that.
Correct.
Right. So if you're gonna push this on everyone else, like it's gotta say malt liquor on the label, then your fucking sandwich has to say wedge on the label, or it's not a fucking wedge.
It does.
It's just a sandwich.
Well, you know what? Speaking of which, my God, We're like an hour into this malt liquor report, and I haven't opened my beer for tonight.
Jesus Christ, you're a failure.
But you know what? I'm covered because I drank a 50 ounce.
You should probably kill yourself.
Yes.
Malt liquor.
So I'm going to drink a malt liquor.
Yeah, let's see.
And this is a European strong lager, Warka. Who anybody who remembers the
yeah.
Of,
I have seen this before.
Oh yeah.
I think Lydia AF sent me a couple of those.
Yeah, I got
Shout
these.
to Lydia.
Got these in Detroit, Fear. These are not available in my area. I bought this about 3 years ago. It's a European strong lager. However, for the purpose of tonight, it's a malt liquor.
There you go. Does it say malt liquor on the label?
No, it doesn't. But
well, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Does it say Wedge on the label?
It's the malt liquor equivalent of a Wedge, dog. It's a Wedge.
Yeah, it's a Wedge. Whatever the hell he wants it to
I would
be.
like to give you a wedgie, you fucking nerd.
With that sort of spirit in mind, then it's a damn wedge. Exactly.
Yeah. The Wedge.
It's what you know what? That beer identifies however it wants to identify.
Well, that's the thing. That beer can identify however the fuck it wants to identify, but I can also identify however the fuck I want to identify. And I identify as a person who will fuck that beer up.
No,
that's how I identify.
Shame you into making you identify that beer the way it identifies. That's the most important. Is the way that beer identifies.
You can identify however the fuck you want to identify. I'm going to identify as the guy who's going to fuck you up. Just kidding.
Yeah. That beer identifies as a malt liquor in this circumstance, and I defend it 100%.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Kid Rock. That's what I'm talking about. You know what you should do, Black Rock, Kid Rock, whatever the fuck your name is? You should go shoot a bunch of beer cans.
Yeah.
And tell everybody how pissed off you are. That's what you should do.
Right. Yeah, that's what should happen. Right. Yeah.
But
you should go collect a bunch of beer cans and shoot them.
Yeah.
And tell everyone how pissed off you are.
Go pay good money for all this beer. Support it. By buying all this beer, and then shoot it all up.
But continue to sell it at the establishments that you own.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
that too.
Who really owns those establishments? Now we're getting into the alien thing again.
Yeah.
Maybe the aliens own those establishments.
Okay. So we have where are we going with this one, Bum?
I don't know. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? We just say words that don't mean anything. That's what we do here. We control the fucking narrative. It doesn't matter what the words mean. It doesn't matter who's saying them or what. Oh, this means that. Just drink. Just get fucked up and say words. No one cares what they mean. Malt liquor.
Well, in this case, we have something that scrolls across the bottom here that says malt liquor report.
Oh, yeah.
Controls this narrative. So that's
cool.
how it works.
All right. Well, let's read it then, I guess.
Okay. Our final video of tonight. This is the chairman. 26-minute plus video.
Jesus Christ. Why? Why?
So
who's watching this?
You got a 26-minute plus video from the man.
Oh, no charge.
From the chairman.
Who is watching this?
Have unintentional comedy gold coming. So it's pretty obvious from watching from the beginning that this is not the chairman's first 40 of the day. So we're actually going to jump 16 minutes in. Now, we remember how the chairman pronounced Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Bubberworth.
Bubberworth. Yeah.
So will he do better on Orville Redenbacher?
No.
So go to 1635.
Let's find out. Roll the tape.
Yeah, let's find out. Absolutely.
My neck blinking, my whip shine.
I'll tell you what, last bag.
What?
Last bag.
Last fag?
Last fag? That's what I thought I heard.
My whip shine.
What's that mean?
Last bag.
Last bag.
Maybe you guys are right.
Huh?
It was a B. It was a B. I did.
I'll tell you what, last bag.
But it's close.
Last bag of overall runner Bacher.
Yeah, what?
Last bag of overall runner
Bacher. Hey, get the marbles out of your mouth, buddy.
Oh, bro. Okay, bum. You know what's coming next, right?
I'll tell you what, last bag.
Last bag. Last bag.
Last bag of overall runner Bacher. Dialed up, dog. Dialed up. On point.
Look at that. Even Google couldn't figure it out.
Translate it.
Last bag. Last bag.
Last bag of overall runner Bacher. Dialed up, dog. Dialed up.
Yeah, you might have to go back further for the captions to kick in.
Yeah, let it play further.
Last bag of overall.
My neck blinking, my whip shine.
I'll tell you what, last bag.
It stopped.
Last bag of overall runner Bacher. Dialed up.
Yeah.
Even Google on point. It picks up.
Or
Top secret.
Good.
So, as you can probably guess, we've seen this before. There's many kernels which do not make it into the mouth.
Oh yeah, you want to count those out, or do we need?
No, actually, when I first played this video, I was going to do a count, but I lost track.
There were so many.
Yeah, but we do have a unique situation coming up here, and Joe, this might be a call for slow motion. You haven't used it for a while. Go to 1935. We have an amazing move with this one popcorn kernel here. It like shoots out of the top of his mouth over his hand.
Okay.
Just watch what happens.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Tell him.
I was all right. I was like, all right. Let that fucking piece of shit run his fucking mouth.
Whoa.
Charlie Manson.
Oh, wow.
It goes right into the bag. It goes into the bag.
Yep.
It did go back into
back into the bag.
Manson.
It's a double dip. Yep.
Wolf, you know what?
Like he double dipped.
Look at that. There's this one right here. See, it's down here. It goes right back into the bag. And then that one right here goes, you know what? F you, pal. Not today. Not today. And it pops out. It does. It jumps out, leaps, and goes right back into the bag. So two of them went right back where they came from. Boom, boom. Did you notice that?
Oh, my God.
Look at that.
Charlie Manson.
Watch.
Charlie Manson.
Boom. Nice. Okay, slow motion here, kids. Playback speed. We're going back. How slow do we want to go? 1.5 times? Is that faster? Am I going faster, or is that?
Yeah, don't go faster.
Oh yeah, then that's faster. Okay, so we need to go. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, I need to rewind. Boom, boom. Look at that. Look at that. That one right down. You can see it right here. Boom, boom. Both of them went right back where they came from. This is amazing.
That one that pops out of the top of his hand is miraculous.
Miraculous.
Hey, you know, it's kind of like when the deer is trying to get away from the bear and all that sort of thing, and you're like, "Come on, deer, you can do it, man!" You know, and then it takes a couple of scratches, but it gets away. You know,
that's pretty much the same thing.
Whoa! He got it all in there. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, you could watch this whole video just from a
and look how exhausted he looks. Look at the wrinkles under the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's on a bender bad.
Yeah,
right?
the eyes tell it all.
Yeah, he's on a bender real bad.
Yeah.
Woo. Look at
So-
that. I mean, and look at the shock and awe in the eagle over here. And the Duke is just like, oh man, this is sad. This is so sad. Look at the Duke.
Well, you know,
Dr. Dre is like, oh bro, come on, end it. Just end it.
So jump ahead, Joe, to 25 minutes even. Now,
We have another kernel make a run for it. Did you notice that? Boom, look at this. Watch. This kernel right here. Look at it, right in the bag. Boom! Right back in the bag.
Right,
That might have been the original kernel that made for it.
That was the original kernel.
That was the original one.
That's amazing.
It's that kernel is a rebel. He's a badass. Go, Colonel. Go. We should make a documentary on that kernel of popcorn. We should make a, I have to admit, God bless it, I've eaten a lot of popcorn because of this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Where did he dig for that kernel? Did you notice that? Watch where his hand goes. He moves the bag ever so slightly and digs into the crotch.
Ooh.
Watch.
So hot.
Look at that. He dug into his nuts to get that one. Look at that.
WB, where are you at? Where are you at, WB?
Boom. All into, look at that. All into his little hole right there. Yeah.
So shout out to Corky and Porky.
So where are we going to now, Bum?
Okay. As we know, when the chairman gets to the swill, what's he always say? The swill were there. Pretty simple, right?
He does say that, yeah.
Yeah, the swill were there. Every video. So go to 25 minutes, Joe. Even.
25 even. Wow. All right, here we go. Doesn't he look like he's sitting on the toilet waiting to pass one? I mean, look at this. Look at that. You know how you get like that sideways thing going. You're like, you're having a hard time there. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, that's a middle-aged guy on the toilet right there. Look at that.
That happens.
So over there.
Whoa.
So over there.
Over there.
Yeah. So over there. So over there.
So, yeah. So over there. Sore there. That's Google's trans.
Yeah. So over there. So over there.
All right. Here we go. Let's pretend to be hard.
Right?
Just play the rap song and pretend to be hard.
I need some music to get me right here, right?
Yeah.
And does someone have a fan? Because I need some air. I need air blowing on me.
I got a fan on. I'm still fucking hot.
I'm hot and I'm gonna hurl. Right? That's what's happening in his head. And the guy doesn't appear that wearing the damn ski mask is making him 5,000 times hotter than he would be.
Well, that's kind of part of the thing. And the stuff.
So for our final word of this video and of tonight's Malt Liquor Report, jump ahead a minute to 26:10.
All right, 26:10. Here we go.
And the 40 of Hurricane has definitely kicked in at this point.
Oh shit!
I think
got one of those.
It was
Infused, back for rapping with auto tunes.
Yep, the South is a complete fucking dump.
Oh boy.
I agree with him there.
Anybody that puts restrictions on adult beverages.
What did he say? Anybody that puts restrictions.
Couple noodles.
Couple noodles.
Wrapped in what?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
It's funny.
No door phone.
No.
Up yours, Fat Reggie.
Yeah, Fat Reggie. Okay.
Fuck you, Fat Reggie.
Firecracker, rap with the shit.
What was that again? 35?
God.
2610.
10. Yeah. We gotta play that one again. I wanted to play it all the way through.
Fuse, backsmack, the rapper,
Now we'll
rapper
play
with
it.
all tunes.
Yep, the South is a complete fucking dump.
Yeah, that's true. He's right.
Anybody that puts restrictions on adult beverages.
Restrictions.
Anybody that puts restrictions on your adult beverages. Fucking dump.
They got it right.
Yeah, they did.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
You're fucking
He
hood.
just doesn't present it in the appropriate way, but he's not wrong.
Couple noodles.
Anyone who puts restrictions on adult beverages is fucked up. Fuck you. That's not America. I know that's what he meant to say. He just presents it in a fucked up, drunk, retard kind of way.
Yeah, but his memory loss is incredible because Pennsylvania had a lot of restrictions for the longest time.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania is one of the worst.
Worst, yeah.
Yeah,
They're worse than a lot of the southern states.
yeah. We barely were able to start selling 6-packs and 40s in beer distributors in like the last, 7 or 8 years or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pennsylvania is one of the worst with the alcohol restrictions. It's insane. It's ridiculous.
But I think he's referencing specifically the packaging of the beers, like the 211 is only 6% in Tennessee.
Yeah.
The 32 ounces, you can only, like Florida can only have 32.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and that's true. But when I was in North Carolina, you could buy the 8.1% 211 and the 6% 211 in the same fucking store.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe it was a mistake, but you could buy the 8.1 211 and the 6% 211 in the same gas station in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it was a mistake, but when I was there for a Panthers-Packers game, that's how it was. And I feel like when I'm talking, I feel like I'm like Beetlejuice. You ever watch Beetlejuice on Howard Stern? I feel like when I talk,
that Beetlejuice. Oh,
like, I'm like Beetlejuice, but like a white dude. I don't know.
Who, me? Yeah, I had like 7,256 beers.
Right. When I tell my stories, I feel like I sound like Beetlejuice.
Who, me?
No, me? I'm just hanging around. I'm just hanging around. Fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah, man, I'll fuck you up.
Fuck you, Beetlejuice. And fuck you, Howard Stern. Beer.
Okay. So is that all we got from that one, Bum?
That is all we got for that one, and that is all we got for this week.
All right. So thank you very much, Billy D. We appreciate it. Nice long malt liquor report.
We're still working on the workout. One more work at a time, maybe next week.
And we didn't get the hat right this week, but there's always next week. Thank you for another fine.
Yeah.
That is another malt liquor report in the books. There we are. So 196 comments since we started the malt liquor report. So
I've seen 0 comments. I'm sure there was probably like 180 comments saying, "Wow, Fear is amazing. I love him." Right?
Hey, whatever you need.
No doubt.
I bet that's what most of the comments were saying. Like, "Wow, Fear is a really cool dude. I wish that we could hang out with him. He's incredible."
Yeah, I think this comment says right here, crotch corn. I think that's what it's think that's what it translates to. Is,
crotch corn. What?
Yeah,
I'm going to type that into Pornhub later.
Crotch corn?
I don't know what that says.
I think crotch corn translates in the Urban Dictionary. I think that translates to fear is awesome.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen. So
And
my dreams came true. Thank you, Share Beer Show, for making my dreams come true.
There you go.
And, you know, I was on here just drunk as fuck talking shit, and everyone's making fun of me in the comments, which I haven't read. I don't care. But shout out to you guys for making that possible for me. I'm like a Make-A-Wish fucking kid.
More like Make-A-Wish for the malt liquor community.
Here's your favorite guy, malt liquor.
Yeah, we like Cody Jinks, that guy.
Oh, Cody Jinks hat guy is awesome. Yeah, that dude rules. I'm going to see Cody Jinks in like 2 weeks in Virginia.
Cody Jinks, the musician.
Yeah, I'm going to see Cody Jinks in Virginia in approximately 2 weeks. I forget the exact date, but sometime soon. Yeah, like August 4th or 6th or something like that.
I will be sending that Cody Jinks hat guy a new pen pal package next 3 weeks.
Interesting. That's a good idea. You should do that.
Because I'm meeting up with my Canadian people who can get it to him cheaply.
Fuck you, Canadian asshole.
Fuck you. You mask blowjob guy.
Was there anything else that we mentioned in the pre-show there, Mark, that I was going to get to? I forget. Was there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I can't remember anything.
All right.
else.
I know I threw you guys for a loop just showing up on here, but it was my pleasure. Thank you for having me. You know, I know I can be a little bit of a loose cannon or whatever, but I thoroughly enjoyed my time on this program. I'll do it again. I'll do it again sometime soon.
Apparently, you have not seen this show, because had you been a regular watching this show, you would see some of the obvious loose cannons that are regularly on here.
All right, you know, I've seen one or two, but you know, I figured I was going to come on here and like shake things up or whatever the fuck, and maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. It was a good time. It was a good time, and I'll do it again for sure.
Oh, all right. Well, we like that. I appreciate that. Yeah,
for sure. Next time I have a Saturday night with nothing to do, like a fucking total fucking loser, I'll be here.
Well, please join us then.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just and if you have some in your glass to let's do a little drink.
Let's do it. I got a little bit of swill left.
If you have some in there, man, let's give a little drink in support of Coach.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's Coach? I wanted to make fun of his big fucking fat bald head. He's not even here.
You can still do that. Absolutely.
I forgot all about that fucking terrorist. All right, next time though.
You can absolutely do that. But we're gonna give a big salute to him, man. He's going through it right now.
All right. Well, my bad if I made fun of you and you didn't deserve it. Whatever.
Deserve his privacy, but
family stuff. Everything's good, but family related.
Yeah.
He's fine, but he's got some stuff. So little salute to him, man. Shout out to you there.
Special fuck you though to the share app.
All right. Yeah. Special fuck you to the Coach or whatever. I hope everything works out. But if it doesn't, fuck you.
Said with love and compassion and caring.
That's about as good as it gets, right?
Yeah, really.
That's as good as it gets with me, dog. As good as it gets.
Did you hear Fear?
Pinky swear?
Valentine, my friend. Valentine.
I don't know what's going on. Am I supposed to kiss you guys now, or we hug, or what? What happened?
Well, he's trying to show you his Valentine ale.
Oh, well, what the fuck? Where is it?
He was showing it to you.
I wasn't looking. Oh, there it is. All right. I love that beer. Thank you for showing me that. I want to hug you now.
Right? Yeah.
Now, yeah, you can hug and then lick and kiss him, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll send you guys off into a private room and
with the
sounds good to me.
Hey, was there any celebrity deaths that we need to know about? Was there any celebrity deaths this week? Was there?
I don't know of any
that passed away that we need to lay tribute to?
I don't know.
No, not that I can.
I can't think of anyone.
I don't think so. I don't remember hearing about anything, but I thought I'd just broach the subject just in case. But other than that, we're out of here, kids. We will see you next week. Oh, wait. Final note from Ruben, the newlywed. I hope this makes y'all feel old. I started being a part of this show when I was 19. I turned 30 this week.
Jesus Christ.
Cheers to over a decade.
That does make me feel old, and I wasn't even part of the show, but god damn. Oh man, my son is fucking 28.
Right, yeah. My youngest is about to next week turn 29. So I know the feeling, and that's my youngest, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like I like to tell my kids, you know, I've got one that has 3, and then my other one only has 1. So I'm like, hey, you guys need to make another one, because in grandparent world, all that matters is who has the most.
Well,
right?
Yeah, you're right.
And so I need to keep the numbers up. I need to keep the production going. Otherwise, you know, I'm going to lose sooner or later. So
that's correct. And I need to talk to my son about that, because currently I only have 1. So you're ahead of me.
Yeah, I've got 4.
And that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You know, I need more than 1.
You know, the bragging rights is who's got the most.
Yeah.
Who's got the most? And that's who wins. That's the winner.
Shout out to Utica Club, Fear.
Utica Club. I'm from New York. dog. I'm from New York.
iPhone 13, dog. iPhone 13.
Yeah, I got the S23, dog. I got the S23.
Now Vega heard that. Wait a minute, Coach is in distress. He is, man. Honestly,
Coach is fine. Always stable. He's family stuff, but everything's fine.
Yeah. And YouTube is on here. Ruben tried to hop on the show, but got denied the link.
Well, there
was obviously a link in there, because we've got this sunglasses wearing.
I mean, I'm fucking on here, so the link worked, obviously.
Exactly.
You know, I wasn't like invited. I just clicked the link.
It was a general invite, though. Yeah.
I just clicked the link and I'm on here. So shout out to you guys for that also, because I could have just got on here and started swinging my dick around and got you shut down forever. But, you know, you let me on here.
Actually, we've
respect for that.
In the history of this show, right, Mark? There has been a few of those.
Unfortunately, that has happened a few times, and we're still here.
Well, you know, I thought about doing it. Let me get these motherfuckers shut down forever.
You know what? As we do go out, with Ruben's comment as a footnote there, I have thought about that. There was another kid that used to jump on here. Do you guys remember? He would jump on it. He was I think he was 9, 10, or 11, and his parents would let him jump on. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was Havana.
Yeah. Probably.
But yeah,
shout out to Havana, man. That's my dog, man. I don't care if Havana hates me now. The reason why I ever found out who Havana was, because when I was doing live streams like 5 or 6 years ago, he would jump on there and make all kinds of mean fucking comments. And they were the funniest, like, mean comments, and I would laugh. I'm like, man, whoever this Havana person is fucking hilarious. And, you know, I know he don't like me now or whatever, but Havana was one of the funniest commenters on my live streams, like making fun of me. And the shit used to make me laugh. I don't know who this dude is, but he's funny as fuck. And that was Havana. So shout out to that guy. He's cool.
Now I know Fear doesn't know nothing about this, but we also have our friend from across the pond offering to shave his head clean with foam and razor if a woman jumps in and smokes a cigarette.
Man, there's something.
You're right. I don't know anything about that.
That's a new offer.
Who's
that's
that?
the same offer.
Alfie? Who's the friend from across the pond? I don't know who that is.
That's the same offer we've had, and we went down that whole rabbit hole. Now, the first time it worked, he did it. We submitted it. We submitted women that smoked, and he shaved his head, and all was fine. But he didn't quite clean shaved his head, but he shaved, and okay. But the second time, you want to talk about disruptive fear? He just, we had women get on here multiple times.
Really?
Multiple women.
I've never seen a woman on here.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I never saw a woman on here.
Go to the archives.
All right, I guess I'll have to go to the fucking archives.
No. Go to actual videos because all this stuff is under live. Go to videos. You'll see wits on here.
Well, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does she count?
I was tuned in for that.
You were tuned in for that.
Yeah, I was tuned in for that. You know what I mean? I was part of the community or whatever the fuck, so I was tuned in for that. But I've never seen chicks on here aside from wits.
Well, there was wits. There was another fellow friend of bums that would get on here from Pittsburgh. There's also been multiple moms that would jump on here.
Oh, we had Farm Girl.
Farm Girl was a regular on here for a little while. That was many years ago.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, Nemo says, imagine you're outside smoking and that guy just walked up behind you and starts shaving his head.
Who, me? I'm just hanging around.
Parsifal.
Oh, okay.
Sound like Beetlejuice, Fear. Who, me?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Who, me?
Who, me? I mean, I might walk up behind you and just start shaving my head. That's possible. That might happen.
Yeah. Well, we went through this the last time, and I don't know, Mark. What was it? A couple of hours.
It was a waste of bandwidth. I think.
Shout out to YouTube bandwidth.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're not doing that again, but we appreciate it, my friend, from across the pond, because it's a crazy hour in the morning over there. So we definitely appreciate you tuning in. What is it, like 1 or 2 in the morning, Mark?
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning for him. Yeah, at this point.
So we appreciate it. He's jumping in from Germany. So thank you to anybody from across the pond. Speaking of friends from across the pond, we haven't heard from our friends in the UK for quite some time.
Craig and
right.
Adam.
Yeah.
Right. But Adam, I think, jumped in, I don't know, a couple
He was in the chat a few weeks ago, I think, for a little bit. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you, Fear. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It was a pleasure.
Good to see you. And it was a lot of fun. And we'll see you guys, man, next week. Peace out.
All right.
I'll be
good one, guys. Yep.
Okay, bye.